Hi folks, Travis Spencer with Kinney Insurance. Today I want to revisit a topic that I discuss frequently, and that is replacement cost coverage on your home. A lot of insurance carriers are adjusting how they evaluate replacement cost coverage and their inflation guards on homes because of the current environment when it comes to building materials, contractor employment, and inflation. I'm sure you've heard in the news over the recent years with the rise of market price and the rise of demand has been an inflation rise, and there's been supply chain issues getting materials. The cost of materials are on the rise, and there's fewer people in the contractor trades labor force, so that's creating a delay in some projects getting done. Because of this, now more than ever, it's really important to make sure that you're evaluating the replacement cost of your home. And it's also important to understand that replacement cost value is different than market value. Depending on where you buy your home, you might be able to purchase an older home for a really low market cost, but that doesn't mean it's going to be inexpensive to rebuild that home if that house was to burn down and be a total loss. That's why when you're evaluating, you can't just look and say, hey, I purchased this house for $150,000. That's what the insurance needs to be, because that's not always the case. We have to take into consideration the size of the home and how much would it cost to rebuild that home in this modern environment. So when you're having these conversations, when you're reviewing your homeowner's insurance, make sure you understand the importance of replacement cost coverage. Understand the importance of the inflation guards that are built into a lot of these homeowners' policies, because we want to make sure at the end of the day, if your house burns to the ground, that we can rebuild that home to a like structure and that there's enough coverage in your policy. Now is not the time to skimp out on coverage. Now more than ever, you really need to evaluate your coverage limits on your policy to make sure that you're adequately protected. If you have any questions, please reach out. We'd be happy to give you a review, look at your current coverages, reevaluate the replacement cost coverage on your home to make sure that you're properly insured. I hope everyone has a great day and has a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.